Hi, I'm Tessa from Wannabe Smallholders, and today I'm going to show you some little hints and tips on growing pea shoots, which is a little salad leaf, and herbs on your windowsill at home using easily accessible materials and just a little bit of time and some water. So in order to do this, you will need some seeds, obviously. So I'm going to be using dill, parsley, basil, coriander and dried peas from the supermarket. Now these only cost 49p, and for that you get an awful lot of value with your peas. Now, interestingly enough, with the dried peas, you don't need to pre-soak them or anything. You don't need the little bag. And you certainly don't need the little pre-soaking tablet, so you can get rid of those, unless you actually want to make some dried peas. So you've got your seeds. You can grow them in old egg boxes. So I've got a little 4 egg box thing here. If you do decide to use one of these, you can take this bit here off and just use it to plug that little hole there so the compost doesn't come out. And I'll just separate that into 2. So you can see this is what I used for week 1. So these are my week 1 pea shoots, and I've got the herbs in each one of these. So I've already been eating the pea shoots, which is why the pea shoots in this one don't look as tall as the pea shoots in this one, which is from the 2nd week I started doing this, and this was the 3rd week I was doing this. Again, I have been eating week 2s. I haven't started on week 3s yet. Just so that you can see. Really quite tasty. So back to this anyway. So you can use egg boxes. For the 2nd week I used loo roll insides. So you can either use them the full size, or you can cut them in half and get 2 little ones. Now, in order to make them so that they can contain the compost, I've made a little bottom, as it were. So, to do this, you need a pair of scissors, and then you just cut a little bit all the way around the bottom of your loo roll holder. Once you've cut round it, you can see all these bits here, you simply fold them all in order going in. Press it down, and there you have it. Now the great thing about using an egg box holder or a loo roll inside is that once you've actually planted it up and the seeds are sprouting, if you want to, you can then take that and you can plant that straight into a plant pot, just like that. Because as you can see, the roots are starting to come through. So once you have your chosen receptacle, all you need to do is pop some sawdust into it. Right. All you have to do is pop some compost into it. This is just regular compost you can pick up at the supermarket, just a bag of it. Now, this was, I think it was Mr. Mussel shower cleaner. Make sure you clean it out properly first, otherwise you're going to end up trying to clean your seeds. But it's quite good to just dampen the surface, make sure it's properly wet all the way through, and then all you have to do is sprinkle your seeds on. So I think I could do with a bit more basil. Get into it. There you go. The basil seeds are very small, so you just need to try and sprinkle them around where you think they are evenly spread about. pat them in gently, and then put another very thin layer of compost on the top of it. Using the spray means you don't dislodge those very tiny seeds, and it keeps them wet. Once you've done that, all you have to do is pop them on the windowsill. So I'll do one more with the loo roll inside. So get your compost, pop it in there, pat it down a little bit, wet it. There you go, it's nice and wet. And then I'll put a few coriander seeds on it. These are a bit bigger and easier to see. A little bit of compost on the top again. Let that damp. So I forgot to do some peas. Peas are my favourites. They grow so quickly and they're very gratifying, and they really do taste very delicious. I mean, literally, all you have to do is snip them off and eat them, and they grow again a few times. Very delicate. Need to leave some space. The seeds are quite large. You can make holes in the bottom of old yogurt pots. You can use your Starbucks coffee cups, anything you like really. So long as, if it is plastic, it's got some drainage holes in the bottom. So I thought I'd try using dog food trays, try that out. So as you can see, the roots have come out the bottom of the holes, which is means they're nice healthy plants there, and I actually planted directly into the dog food trays here, which has grown really well. So the tray underneath, it's quite handy that it fits directly in. There's no holes in that one, and I just pop that one there to sit on the windowsill. So I tried different ways to grow them. It's interesting also to see how quickly some seeds germinate as opposed to others. So that was after, that's 10 days ago. These were all sown at the same time 10 days ago. You can see that the dill has come up really well. The basil's coming up, the parsley's coming up, and the coriander hasn't actually quite come up yet. So that's just coming up. So that's it. You just leave them on the windowsill, make sure they stay damp, and within 2 weeks you can have pea shoots like that. Keep cutting them and eating them, and when you've got your little seedlings coming through, you can either, oh, that one's stuck, totally stuck. There you go. So I'm going to sew that one on. That's my dill, no, that's my basil, and I'm just going to sew that on. So if you've got any questions, if you try Try it out with whatever seeds you fancy. Grow what you like and eat what you grow. Thanks very much.